Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining Happy Science Sunday Seminar. Today's theme is prosperity thinking. Prosperity thinking. As I expect, many of non-Happy Science members yet will be watching this video. So let me start with explaining very important message from Happy Science first. Okay? Happy Science is established more than 30 years ago, but it is established to convey, to receive the words of God, voice of God, and convey the message to the world. Okay? And right now, we understand the God of us has a plan to make a beautiful future on the earth. Okay? So right now we are sort of experiencing difficult things in London, all over the world. But his message to save the people and the world after the corona pandemic would be said the prosperity thinking. Okay, so more precisely, God has a plan to create golden age 2030. It means by the year of 2030, the God has a plan to make this world a beautiful and prosperous world. Right now, we are having many difficulties, suffering, and many people suffer from poverty, and many are from war, and still many oppression of human rights. Okay, so God has the plan to make this world a beautiful world. So in order to achieve this golden age, we need more people who simply believe in God and want to realize his wish, plan, and to make more people happy and even happier. So if you want to be involved in this great project of God, please listen to my seminar today very carefully. Like, okay? This is my humble request, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so God always asked us to choose the right way. Okay? He always shows the right way, but he has never forced us to take our hand and to drag into the right way. He always shows the right way and asks us, choose it. Okay, so there is a huge gap between the world we are living in now and the world which God wants to realize in this world. So there's a huge gap. So God is presenting his right hand, okay, showing this is the right way. People should head in, but this hand is invisible in our physical eyes. But if you are humble enough and if you have a pure faith in God, then you will be able to see this hand. So you can go cross without any doubt. And this is solid hand, so it's safe. But if some people may doubt, is it okay to go over this huge gap? So some people may go back. So it's a sad thing. So this is the reason why I am conducting this seminar today. It's up to you whether you can believe or not, but I am honestly saying this is what's happening. Okay? Since we have been tested over more than 30 years, how happy science was delivering and is delivering and will be delivering the decent message, righteous message to make people happy and to realize God's wish on earth. So I am very confident about that. So I am today speaking very frankly. Regardless, I don't care whether you believe or not. I just want to say what I want to say. Okay? So the prosperity thinking. God needs people who understand and master prosperity thinking. Okay? To practice it is very important. Many people need to practice in order to realize Golden Age 2030. So since we have started, I should say God has started this project, but right now we are experiencing something totally different, looks different from the Golden Age, but it's a necessary step to go through, for us to go through, because we need to change our perspective dramatically. Okay? So today I would like to talk about first true nature of the world we live in. Okay, we are surrounded by some spiritual environment. So I will explain about this. And secondly, what blocks becoming wealthy? And many people want to be wealthy, not for your own sake, but to serve God and to help many people. Okay, so that's a good reason to want to be wealthy, but there is something which blocks. The first one is sense of guilt toward wealth. Okay, I will explain about this. And secondly, jealousy. And the thirdly, spirit of poverty. Okay, what are spirits of poverty? I will explain later. And then the essence of wealth. Okay, we have to know what the essence of wealth to become wealthy. And you need to change your mindset. And then how to use your spiritual power of your own. Okay, we all have the spiritual power, which probably most of us don't know that we do have. Right. But so I will reveal the top secret. Okay, everybody has this mighty power. And a fight against fear. Okay, we need to fight against fear in order to realize how to be a wealthy person and to save other people. And lastly, I would place my message, follow the invisible guiding hand, okay, which is already here. So let us know about the true nature of the world we live in, okay? We are surrounded by invisible spiritual things. So we are living here in this world, okay? Hopefully, or definitely, angels are helping us. And God of wealth, probably you can identify who he is. Hermes. Yeah. They are all helping us, want to help us, okay? And but sometimes people who have ill intention could be possessed by devil and try to seduce. Try to drag him into the dark side to make a mess in this world. And this is the what we call spirits of poverty. Okay, mostly they are ghosts, who passed away or who suicide because of the bankruptcy or something. So because of their failure in economical failure, they had to, end their life. But because they have sort of incontentment about their life, so they try to find people who are having difficulties and they want to make a company. Okay, so these are called spirit of poverty. And I'm sorry, I have to talk about Marxism also. Okay, so I almost forgot. Okay, so seeking for wealthy is not bad. It's very good, recommended. But sometimes the devil, especially devil, are always seeking for somebody who become quite selfish and arrogant, and he or they try to drag them into their world to make this world a messy world. Okay, so this is the reason why the Bible said this. This is very famous. When Jesus was asked, he replied, "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the kingdom of God." Okay? Only because seeking for wealthiness is not bad at all, not evil. But quite often, when you become rich, you will be seduced by devil.
Right.
That's the reason why he said this. Okay, so caution. Okay, it's not evil to want to be wealthy person, but if you become rich person, then you should be very careful because they will quite soon come to you and shake hands. Okay, so in the first place, I want to talk about what blocks becoming wealthy. The first one is sense of guilt toward wealth. Okay, because most of UK people are believing Christianity or those religious things, and many of religious Bible or even in the sutra of the Buddhism says something like this. So we are apt to have sense of guilt toward wealth. But in the book Prosperity, today's textbook, it's clearly said the the starting point of prosperity lies in having a positive attitude toward prosperity. If you don't affirm the creation of wealth as something good, you won't get wealthy. Because if you reject becoming wealthy, you won't be able to become wealthy.
Right.
Okay? So we understand that what Jesus was as the rich people can. It's harder than whether rich people can go enter is harder than the camel. Yeah, go through the eye of needle. But according to some scholars,
Is it harder or easier
Hmm?
for the camel? Is it harder or
harder, yeah,
easier for the camel?
right.
Thank you.
So, but in the old original language, Alam language, Jesus spoke,
Yeah.
or the Hebrew original
right.
Bible,
Yeah.
it says the word of rope corresponding Hebrew was used instead of camel, but the pronunciation are similar.
Okay.
So some scholar explained it was not the camel, it's a rope.
Okay.
Rope is hard.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But another explanation, which I buy, is these three words, the knot of the string, are the similar words.
Right.
So Jesus tried to explain the knotted string
Yeah.
is hard, can go through, but it's hard.
Yeah.
But it's hard, easier than the not go through
Yeah.
Right.
than the rich
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So I buy this explanation,
Yeah.
but that's a hypothesis, okay?
Yeah.
But anyhow, this is what Jesus said. But I want to explain the true intention of Jesus was not expecting to be rich is evil.
Mhm.
Okay, wealth is not bad,
Yeah.
but like I said, when you become rich, you will be easily tempted by
But that-
devil. So be careful. That's what he wanted to say.
Mm.
So as long as you are hoping to make more people happier
Yeah.
or more people richer, then you are right. Okay, and you will be blessed by God of wealth. This is the first thing I want to convey today. Okay, try not to deny or try not to have or avoid the sense of guilty to wealth. Okay. So that secondly, what blocks becoming wealthy is jealousy. Okay, so Marx, according to Happy Science Spiritual Survey, Marx, after he died, did not go back to heaven. He actually came from the world of angel, okay, seventh dimensional world. Tried to make people happier and try to make this world a good place. But unfortunately, he hasn't returned to heaven. Okay? And when we called upon him and he showed up to Happy Science, he even did not recognize that he was dead.
Oh.
It was he?
Marx.
Oh,
Marx's can.
Okay?
oh, I haven't
And-
heard of it.
The exploitation is real. I mean, in some sense, some not good capitalists. They exploited many people. So in that sense, Marx was right. But the reason why if the rich people were possessed by devil, then this is not good. So if Marx pointed out this, it's okay. But the one thing why he was not able to go back to heaven straightly, and he is right now quarantined in somewhere, because it's not a punishment. Okay, he was from the world of angel. Okay, so the God expect him to repent. Okay, and because of his philosophy is contagious to make people poor. Okay, and because he was a materialist, so he tried to he is leading people to the world where people do not believe in God, which is not right. Therefore, God, with of His mercy, tried to isolate him, not to spread his philosophy, not good philosophy, to the spirit world. So he had to be quarantined for a while. Okay, so this is something I want to talk about Marx. Okay, so the one very important thing that Marx made a mistake. He made a huge mistake. He rationalized, justified the jealousy. Okay, so if you have a jealousy toward the rich people, okay, and jealousy just function like this, so cutting down break the ladder. If you climb up after him, you will be able to reach person. Okay, so jealousy destroy your ideals also. Okay, so this is quite harmful, and the Marxism is a rationalization of jealousy. Okay, so a fox cannot get this grip, and he just justify himself. Oh, yeah, it must be sour. Okay, so this kind of rationalization is what Marx made. So this is not good. Make people poor because they start to deny the wealthy people. Okay, so in this book, the text of today's seminar, it said Marx and Marxists think people who make money are all evil. Okay, but in the book, The Philosophy of Progress, it says, what is basis of Marxism? The answer is the justification of poverty. Okay, like I said. And from the book lecture on the psychology of success, which has not been translated in English yet, it said the fundamental idea underlying Marxism is the rationalization of poverty and jealousy. So, to say the truth, why the Satan or the Lucifer fell down and became devil is because he had a huge jealousy against God. Okay? So the story is written in this book, The Lords of the Sun. So if you're interested in why that happened, why hell started, please read this book. This will explain quite clearly. So anyhow, so Marx was not in heaven. He was in isolated, not in between, in hell, as I would say, in hell, deeper part of hell, so that he cannot communicate with anybody.
Okay.
to not to spread his
Oh,
evil philosophy. Okay, not good philosophy.
Yeah.
Okay,
negative.
so like I said again, that was a mercy of God. Okay,
Right.
not a penalty, punishment. So, so I want to recommend. Okay,
Mhm.
throw away just jealousy. Okay,
Okay.
and have gratitude
Yeah.
to your owner, and then you will be blessed with the angels. Okay, and if you are entrepreneur or the business owner, you should be very careful to keep receiving help
Yeah. Oh, that's-
Yeah. from Hermes. So both need to be grateful to many things. This is a condition
Right.
to avoid the bad influence from the devil or the Satan's, yet keeping the wealthy condition. Okay, so this is very important.
Right.
So in this book, it said simply congratulate others rather than being jealous. This is a key message to be wealthy and to make this world or to transduce this world into a golden age.
Right.
Okay. So the thirdly, what blocks becoming wealthy is the spirits of poverty. Okay. I just explained before there are spirits of poverty. Okay. They wanted to be wealthy, but they failed. Therefore, they hate people who are rich. Okay. So that's the essence of the spirits of poverty. Okay. So in this book, it said, keep away spirits of poverty. This is very important to use the prosperity thinking. Okay. Fight against the spirit of poverty ideology using prosperity thinking. If you master what is written in this book,
Mhm.
you can kick out, or you can keep yourself away from the bad influence of spirit of poverty. And it also says become closer toward the God of prosperity. Okay, so the spirits of poverty wanted to be wealthy, wanted to be rich, but they failed. So they had a sort of grudge or the hatred against the people who are successful. But forget about it and try to become closer toward God of prosperity. This is the very fundamental mindset you
Right.
need to have if you really want to be wealthy and not for your own sake,
Yeah.
to help God's plan to realize
Right.
golden age to 2030. Okay, so I want you to have this image all the time. Okay, you may see many richer people than you.
Yeah.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. And just focus on to put warm air into your balloon.
And go up.
Then you will just go up.
Okay.
And congratulate each other.
Yeah, right. So you don't need to shoot the other balloon. Then you will be shooting. You'll be shot. Right. So
Oh,
this mindset is totally against what Marx had.
Right.
dear.
This is very important. Okay. I hope this movie will not be deleted. Okay. So okay, I want to talk about the essence of wealth. What is wealth?
Right.
Okay. So according to this book, the essence of wealth is to benefit a large number of people. It does not say how to make money.
Yeah.
It said if you focus on how to benefit a large number of people, you should be wealthy.
Right.
Nobody can stop it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, or put it another way, other words, the sense of wealth is to be respected or appreciated by more and more people.
Right.
Okay. You are probably understand well, but this does not mean you want to be respected. This is not the whole issue.
Right.
This is, as a matter of fact, you will receive after you just seeking how to benefit
Benefit others.
large number of people. Then you will be respected and you will be appreciated by many.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are not respected, no matter how hard you do your business,
Yeah.
and if you are not appreciated by customers, probably you are heading in the wrong direction.
Right.
You need to change. Oh, am I trying to make money for my own sake?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Others.
benefiting other people. So this is the moment. Okay, so please understand this proper meaning of to be respected and appreciated. This is not the target.
Right.
This is a result. Okay, so create things that majority of people would enjoy. If you continue doing this kind of work, there will definitely be progress. Okay, your business will make a progress.
Right.
However, if you are selfish, you will make the wrong decisions. Okay,
Right.
so the business owners need to make decisions every day. Okay,
Yeah.
but like I said, if you become influential to the society,
Mhm.
then the devil will come shortly after you. They will surely come to you and try to fool you. Okay, so if you are not influential, they will just ignore you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because they do not want to waste time.
Right.
So once you become influential, be careful,
Mhm.
and still you need to make decision. So they try to distort your decision little by little. So you may not be aware that you're making the wrong decision, but in the end, you will make a huge mistake. So, okay, throw away egoistic
What's that?
mind, selfish mind, because with a selfish, egoistic thing, you can throw away at the table at the same time. So just try to clean up your mind.
Right.
Look at your mind carefully, and if you find some trace amount of this, selfish mind, just without hesitation to throw away, and then your balloon will just go higher and higher.
Right.
Okay, so I explained. Use prosperity thinking to break free from spirits of poverty, Marxism, and the sense of guilt toward wealth. Those are prohibiting for you to become wealthy. Okay, so the jealousy and spirit of poverty and sense of guilt toward wealth are always knocking at you. But repeat reading this book to avoid those negative thoughts and to just be wealthy in order for other people to save other people. Okay?
Mhm.
So I want to address you to the importance of the changing your mindset. Okay? Aware of your mind, or aware of your main engine within, aware of the spiritual power of your own. This means you have the main engine of you, which probably you haven't noticed before. Okay? According to this book, people place too little importance on the power of the mind, simply regarding it a matter of emotion or feelings. Okay? Such people only understand 10, 20, or 30% of their own spiritual selves, or I could say spiritual power.
Yeah.
If your life will change when you can recognize yourself as a spiritual being more than as a physical being. Phenomena different from what has been happening to you will start to occur.
Wow.
You will be experiencing many miracles.
Yeah.
Okay? So, probably you have attended many seminars how to make a success,
Yeah.
and you have gone through many books
Mhm.
on success.
Yeah.
But I want you to wonder, many people have attended and many people have read many books.
Yeah.
Why only small
Percentage.
percentage of people actually made success?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask squarely. Okay?
Yeah.
It is because most of the cases, those seminars or the books talks about what kind of effort you need to, what kind of management, what kind of information you need to get. But very few books or seminar talks about this
Yeah.
spiritual power. So success on this earth is made of both
Yeah.
things. So when you scoop water, you use both hands, right?
Yeah.
Use both hands, okay? Spiritual hand and the worldly hand. Then you can receive, success, okay? You can hold it.
Mhm.
Suppose you don't know that you have the spiritual hand, you just stick out one hand, okay? And success, we just fill out. This is what is happening to many people. So I say we have to know about the spiritual power, and we have also the worldly effort. We need to make worldly effort. Then we can get success. Okay? So then how to use the spiritual power of your own? Actually, you have 10 times larger power within you. 10 times larger than you think that you have.
Yeah.
10 times. Yeah, this is the minimum 10 times.
Yeah.
Even more. Okay? The true reason why you have that at least 10 times larger power is because we use only 10% of our spiritual energy into our physical body when we were born on earth. Okay? More than 90% of our energy, of mine, of yours,
Yeah.
still reside up in heaven. So it's you who can use the power. I cannot use your spiritual power,
Right.
but you cannot use mine. But everybody should use their own power. Okay? So we are living in this world.
Mhm.
Okay? So there are many people who are seeking for success, and you are also seeking for success. But there are many people, there must be many people who are helping you
Yeah.
to make a success. But the thing is, you don't know who they are. But up in heaven, okay, you have a power. So suppose you have a plan, business plan, okay? Then you have much wiser than you are, and you have a plan, and you discuss about up in heaven, and you create a business model. Okay, and then you have a result up in heaven because what you think or what you believe
Yeah.
up in heaven should be realized in this world.
Yeah.
So the result is already up there. Since you have the power, spiritual power, which you are not aware that you have, your guardian spirits can identify who you should meet
Right.
to make a success. Okay, then if you can receive the message from this is the part of your own consciousness. Okay,
Right.
or I should say subconscious mind. Then if you can, by some reason, receive the message or information from this world,
Mhm.
you will actually meet the person and make a success in this world.
Right.
This is what happened. And most of the people who make a real success in this world are using this power. Regardless they are aware of this power or not, still they are using.
Right.
Okay?
Mhm.
We are capable to use this power of your own by practicing meditation, by having faith in God and cleanse your mind
Mhm.
to be able to receive the light fully, then you'll be able to use this power.
Right.
So when you become aware of your true power, you can make impossible possible. How sounds like?
Really perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can use that power.
Good.
Okay, so let me introduce Master Ryu Honkawa.
Right.
Okay, the founder of Happy Science. All I spoke today, I learned from him. Okay, so he will talk about the importance of changing mindset. Okay, so please listen. He speaks in Japanese, and only the English subtitle appears over here.
このマインドセットを変えるということを悟ったことによって私は今全国に信者を持ち信者を持つ戦後最大の教団を作り世界86カ国に信者を有するような教団を作り上げることができました。どうしてここまで、来れたのかなというのは、本当に不思議な感じがいたしますが、すべてはマインドセットを変えるという法則を体得したというか、開眼したということが、ものすごく大きな力になっていると思います。これは別の言葉で言えば、心の科学であり、その心の科学であり、信念の法則でもあると思うんですが、こうしたこの世の普通の一定の考え方を超えたある種の精神的パワーというのが働いて、それに気がついた人だけが、もう一つみんなが持っていないというか、気がついていない補助エンジンならぬ主エンジンというのがもう一つ自分にはついていたということが、その時に初めて分かるようになります。今まで走ってきたのは実は補助エンジンで走ってきたんだと。主エンジンというか、主なるエンジンがもう一つ大きいエンジンが自分に本当はついていて、これが回転を始めた時に、今までの自分とは違う力がで、未来が開けてくるということなんですが、これをつかみ取るということは、とても、言葉は簡単だけれども、体得することは非常に難しいと思います。真面目に努力なさっていることはいっぱい世の中に存在するんです。いっぱい存在するんですが、 そこから抜け出していくのはそんな簡単なことでは実はないので、先ほど言った主力エンジンを実は点火しなければ、主力エンジンをやっぱり、使わなければいけない。この主力エンジンって何かっていうと、やっぱり強いですね、やっぱり、使命感とか、信念とかいうものです。この信念とか情熱とか言われるものが本当に実体を持った力なんだということを悟るということがとても大事なことになります。
So, in order to become able to use your own main engine, you need to avoid false self out of your mind. Who are your false self? Who do not believe in God, and who takes love and lazy and blaming others and making excuses. Those are called false self. This mind attitude enables you to use the main engine. Okay, you cannot ignite the main engine. So please try to eliminate any of these kind of tendency out of your mind.
I'm not getting about
But still,
listen to that now.
even after you eliminated that mindset, still you need to fight against fear. Because you must make a decision. There's no answer. You have to break open the brand new future in order to make a success. So you must be very brave. Okay? So everybody wants to be rich. Okay? So
Not me.
not me. I mean,
I don't.
I should say
What if you don't
not
become
being
success?
rich. Everybody wants to be better.
Better, exactly.
Okay? But they are not fully content your situation right now. But not many people are courageous to change your situation like the ship. Okay? Because if he tried to jump out of the situation he is in now, he may lose everything that he has. So this is the fear of him. Okay. So if you have fear, if you are afraid of making failure, then actually success, you cannot attract success, but you can actually attract failure. Okay. This is the law of the universe, law of the mind. Mind attracts whatever you fear most. Okay? So, okay, your subconscious mind, you want the conscious mind, you think over here, want to be rich, okay? You want to make a success. But your subconscious mind, if he is or she is a false yourself, then he or she does not make a failure, afraid of failure, so he will just make left turn. Okay.
So we can control our.
Yep.
Oh,
So
well, I'll just go straight.
no failure. Okay. No failure, always no success. Okay. So please listen how to fight against fear. Okay.
The foremost adversary that we have to fight when we are young is fear. All of us hold many fears, and most of them originate in a fear of the unknown. when the movie Jaws came out. The thought of a shark prevented us from swimming at the ocean, even if you were guaranteed that there were no sharks that day. Just the thought of one might have glued your feet to the safety of the sandy beaches. This happens because the thought of encountering our fear can paralyze us into a state of terror. This is when we need courage. What can we do to overcome our fears? Use the most powerful weapon against fear, and that is faith. Conquer your fears through your faith in God or Buddha. Believe very strongly that if we are one with God or Buddha, there is nothing to be afraid of. We all have the ability to build a bright future. Give yourself encouragement by saying that you are a disciple and a child of God or Buddha, that you believe in the Buddha, and since the Buddha is always with you, you should fear nothing. If we have been following the truths, there is more reason for us to fear nothing, for our future cannot be unhappy, and our fears can never defeat us as long as we are one with God or Buddha. It is my hope that you will fight your fears with faith. Use the power of belief to keep fighting your fears, and as long as you think about your dreams, make practical efforts to make them come into reality. The foremost.
Okay, so let's review. We all have the ability to build a bright future. Yes. The most powerful weapon against fear is faith. Conquer your fears through your faith in God or Buddha. Use the power of belief to keep fighting your fears. Okay? So, if you believe in God, and if you are confident about God is always on your side, nothing should be fear you should have. So, right now, we are experiencing coronavirus. Okay? So, some may think, oh, the Pandora box is open. But I would say, let everything out of the box.
Yeah.
And the hope will come out.
Yeah.
Okay? And Happy Science is showing this direction. The new door is waiting for us.
Right.
But there's one condition, okay? When we go through these difficulties, there's one condition.
Right.
Like I said, God of the earth, okay, has a plan to create golden age after coronavirus. Why after coronavirus?
Because so many people disappears.
Yes, it's
It's a calamity.
yeah. Some people may call this situation as the divine retribution or something, but Happy Science wouldn't say that.
Right.
It's a result of cause and effect.
Okay.
After Jesus, humanity has accumulated negative thoughts and now reaches to the limited level.
Yeah.
So this is the aftermath. Okay, we are having the result.
Right.
So the God of the earth, through Masaru Hoga, Happy Science, send a message. Okay, we need to repent. Okay, people after 2000, after Jesus Christ, have already forgotten about God.
Right.
Many people became atheists and agnostics and materialists So we need to change our mind, okay, as a basement of humanity. We should put the faith in God of the earth.
Right.
Okay, upon the faith in the God of the earth, we can build the scientific technology or politics, economics, anything. But if we lose the basement, then the building or the civilization will just decline and collapse.
Yeah.
Before it collapses completely, the helping hand is now appeared. Okay, so this is what happening. So, as I said, when Jesus Christ was on earth, he clearly said there was Father in heaven, and at that time, Father did not grab people's hand to take them into the right path, but through Jesus, God, Father in heaven, asked us, choose the one.
Mm.
Right now, God is doing the same thing through Master Ryuho Okawa. He showed the path, the way. This is the way. Choose this way. This is what we are asked. Okay, so I do not want to be evil prophet, but as a minister of happy science, I must not tell a lie. I must not lie. So I have to say this corona pandemic, even in this country, United Kingdom,
Yeah.
is not that easy to end. Okay, we will have second wave or third, and even after, still we have a difficulty in re-establishing the economy. Okay, so if you guys that just try to go back to the original way,
Yeah.
then you will lose everything, because the God means we to choose
Yeah.
the right
The right
path, okay, based on the true faith in Him.
Right.
Jesus Christ called Him Father, and Allah, Muhammad called Him Allah,
Right.
and Moses heard His voice out of the burning bush, that I am that I am. Okay, that voice was from Father in heaven. We happy science call him El Cantar. So believing in the Christianity is not enough. Christian people believe in El Cantare under the name of the different name, but there are misunderstanding, or that they need to change their perspective, that the Islamic people believe in the same God. Okay, and therefore, I have to say one more thing. Recently, the Pope Francesco
Yeah.
came to happy science spiritually, though,
Okay.
spiritually, not his spirit, living spirit,
Yeah.
but the guardian spirit of the Pope came to Masaru Okawa, and he showed very confused feeling. He was very perplexed.
Yeah.
Because as a spirit, guardian spirit of Pope, was able to see what is going on with Masaru Okawa,
Yeah.
and what is going on the Pope on earth. The Pope prayed hardly to Jesus, and the guardian spirit was watching over him and found there was no answer from Jesus. But when he looked at Master Okawa And when he prayed, Jesus came down to him.
Yeah.
And so he was very confused. He just complained, confessed through his feeling as a pope, the guardian spirit of pope. I just cannot accept this fact.
Wow.
But as I am a very honest person, I have to accept. Okay?
Yeah.
So if this is truly happening, the guardian spirit of Pope said, I have to resign because I am not capable to hear the voice of God, but this Japanese person is capable. So the people should, all the people of the world should listen to him. That's what the guardian spirit of Pope told through Masaru Hokawa.
Right.
This will be released quite soon in English.
Right.
And if you come to our temple, you may be able to listen to the video of the spiritual message.
Right.
Right now, Tokyo, they are working to translate into in English. So please wait another couple of weeks. Okay. But anyhow, so this is happening.
Okay.
So I am asking, okay, there is an invisible hand,
Yeah.
okay, which is inserted to fill the gap. So
Yeah.
everybody can walk
Yeah.
safely. As long as you have faith, you can believe.
Right.
This is invisible with your own physical eyes. But so if you are not believing what I'm saying, you may go back.
Right.
You won't be able to enjoy the golden age.
Right.
You may be survived as a physical existence, but I said in the first place of this seminar, I want all of you, many of you, just raise your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to be involved, a part, the member of the project
Yeah.
of the God. Okay, who is planning to realize golden age 2030.
Yeah.
And I've already understand in the first several years before this age reaches, we may continue experiencing difficulties, but as long as I have faith in the Father in heaven or the God
Yeah.
of the earth, in other words, faith in El Cantare, we should not fear, okay? And we just follow. This is what I wanted to convey today, okay? So the golden age is waiting for us. I mean, not only the God himself, but all humanity
Yeah.
is waiting for this age will be open, okay? No poverty, no fighting, no suppression of human rights are there.
Yeah.
Okay? And people respect God, and upon the faith in God, they enjoy the advanced technology of science. Okay? God does not deny advancement of technology. It's very important.
Yeah.
Okay? But forgetting about faith or becoming arrogant as a human being, it's not acceptable.
Right.
It is causing those messy situations around the world.
Yeah.
So we have to decide. So this is the reason why I wanted to convey this seminar today.
Right.
So I will give you a key to open the age. You will be involved in this huge, big project of God. Only you need is to have faith in El Cantare.
Right.
Okay? So if you are not reluctant in believing in El Cantare right away, Happy Science is providing many types of meditation. Okay? And this represents the differential stages of the other world. spiritual world. So each meditation corresponds to each level of enlightenment. So if you practice meditation at this temple, you will be able to experience this level, and you will acquire the perspective of this higher dimensional world. Then probably you'll be able to remember. Oh, I know. I am sorry to say this, as I cannot prove what I said today, but all the answer you may have will be answered. The question will be answered by you, because you have all answers in your mind.
Right.
Okay, so this is the reason why Happy Science is providing this kind of meditation, and you need to explore your right mind all the time.
Right.
As long as you keep doing this, you will be able to see the light, and you'll be able to feel the vibration of God.
Mhm.
Okay, this is very important. So this is the first step everybody can do. Receive this sutra and recite every day.
Yeah.
This sutra has the power to attune your vibration to God. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is the starting point, and I strongly recommend you to become a study member of Happy Science to receive this and start reciting. John Ishikawa, the manager of this temple,
Yeah.
every day he's conducting the prayer, morning prayer, through YouTube.
Yeah.
So please take a chance. And if you become confident about what I said today, and if you really want to be involved as an angel to be, okay, involved into the big project of God, please be devotee member of Happy Science.
Right.
Okay, and you'll be experiencing this miracle. Feel the light of El Cantare, and there will be no question about is it true or not.
Right.
You have your own answer in your mind. Please find the answer by yourself.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and I hope many of you just start joining us and save more people. And the United Kingdom is not going through these difficulties, not easily.
Yeah.
We will still have difficulties, and we have a tough near future. But after that, we will have a surely bright future.
Yeah.
Okay? And this is the purpose of our life. Probably we planned before you were born on earth. Okay? So the same thing, exactly the same thing is happening that happened in 2,000 years ago when Jesus was on earth. And at the time, nobody believed in him, but he was conveying the same thing. There was Father in heaven, and follow this way. Okay? But nobody followed. But after 2000, some people followed. But now, Father in heaven himself appeared on earth and does the same thing as Jesus did. So it's up to you whether you follow. And I do not want to regret myself, so I just decided to quit my job and join Happy Science and devote myself all my life to do this activity.
Right.
So please be a worthy person and save many people. Okay? We need money to use for good things.
Yeah.
Okay? So please
encourage
encourage yourself and deepen your faith in God.
Yeah.
And I hope we will realize the golden age by 2030. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.